And welcome back to Let's Play DKC2 D's Conquest. Last time we started the Lost World levels and made it to Animal Antics, which is often considered the hardest DKC stage in the entire series. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. It is legitimately considered by many to be the hardest stage in the entire series. So it is on a timer, so that helps. I'd say, in sections like this, mash, don't hold. Mash a direction away from the wind, so that way you don't accidentally shoot yourself off this side, or to the wrong side, later. Now you screwed that up. Bad. Like I said last episode, I am not going to play this level completely 100% legit. I'm not going to save state at any other point in this video. From here on out, I hope I don't have to use any more restore points. For this level, I will make an exception gladly, because this level sucks. I did it legit back in the day, like when I first played the game. I did this stage without restore points, because I was actually playing the Wii U Virtual Console version, which doesn't have save states or restore points. And that was a nightmare and a half, so I don't really want to redo it like that. I have done it once. It's not on video, of course, but I don't need the satisfaction of it being on video, because the sheer skill of it, doing it at all in the first place was enough. Enough reward by itself. Okay, we're at the end. Yes, this is the end. We got 2 Bs, to be or not to be. Okay, we made it through without actually getting hit, which is good because there are actually no more DK barrels for the duration of the stage. Oh boy. Okay, so this part's easy. This is, like, really easy, in theory, if I don't mess up. Which I've actually messed up 2 times in a row now, off-screen, in practice. So, yeah, that bodes well. Speaking of messing up, it's not good. There we go. End of the level. Hop in the barrel, time it, and we're good. We're done. Animal Antics is done. Kong letters. How many Kong letters did I get? I don't even care. There we go. 27. 2 times 7 is 14. Which is not how many parts we have left. I almost made a joke, and then was like, wait, that joke actually makes no sense. So Animal Antics is done. Thank the Lord. And we are out of here. We're going up to the Flying Croc, which is the final area. I'm not gonna make a hard save, because this fight's easy. Watch me screw it up somehow anyway, but it should go pretty well. So, yeah, I screwed it up already. Good news, this fight's not hard. At least the first wave isn't hard. Basically wait until his gun backfires and then jump over that. He shoots out a spike ball and then tries to charge at you, repeatedly, by the way. And just toss into the gun. I suggest standing around here, because then you have plenty of time to see it coming. Then he shoots out 2. 1 is okay, then he does his charge thing. Any day now. And then just pick up the one that retracts and toss it into him. Now, he shoots. And he falls over. And you get a Kong back. Thank goodness. Okay. This is just a little bit scary. But not anything too hard to manage. It starts to get a little bit dicey at this phase. I suggest having Diddy Kong out front whenever possible. Just as a heads up, the reason being that Diddy Kong is less useful in this fight, so actually sacrifice played with Diddy is not necessarily a bad thing at times. Yeah, he's basically a shield. Oh man, I almost totally screwed that up. Now they spin circles on I remember in like 2 episodes ago, This was actually the part I had the most trouble with, and I'm not entirely sure why, because it's not too bad, but it's a little bit tricky gauging the distance that the spiked balls are rotating outwards. At least in my opinion, I think it's a perspective thing that throws me off. One thing to note that is incredibly important, the DK barrel also switched to Dixie here. So you can jump these, those freeze you. He'll go slowly the first time, he'll become somewhat transparent the second time, and then he'll become completely invisible the third time. So be very careful. Shoots a little bit faster now. He should come over to the left and shoot 3 red clouds that bounce. And then he's gonna shoot spike balls that move faster, increasingly fast. Oh wait, that's the next fight. Never mind. Okie dokie, I almost didn't dodge that. Then he moves over here, and this is the last hit. He shoots 3 purple clouds. By the way, the red clouds invert your wait, they slow you down. The purple cloud inverts your controls. So when he appears, press the direction he's facing in this case because it's inversed. Okay, I did not escape in time. Now, oh shoot, I didn't think I was actually gonna make it. There, done. I was listening for the sound, by the way. That's why I was being quiet. But we have the last creme coin we need. And he's out of there. Well, that takes care of him. Not a good way to go out. I knew to do it, did you, my boy? But how could you fail, having learned all you know from old Cranky here? Good question. You've rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K.Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Yes, this is where people get it from, that Cranky Kong is DK's grandfather. And he's also the original DK, but that's a story for another time, really. Of course he has to toot his own horn. In the background, I think that's a Killer Instinct character on the poster. You see a Nintendo sign, a DK sign, an arcade machine, which I assume may be Killer Instinct. I don't actually know. A SNES controller, and I don't know what the thing right behind Cranky is. Like, in the background, behind him. And Rare logo, of course. So, Killer Instinct, by the way, was actually on Super Nintendo. Most people remember the arcade version or the N64 version, but yeah, there was actually a SNES version. Anyway, if you do not actually clear this, if you're like 4th place effectively, Link will actually be present instead of just being absent. So Link apparently is ranked lower than Yoshi in this game. Sonic's shoes and Earthworm Jim's blaster can be seen in the bottom right corner, basically a diss to their rivals at the time. Which brings up the point that I don't actually know who makes Earthworm Jim. I've never thought about it before. In Rare tradition, here is the cast of characters. Now I gotta say, this playthrough went a lot better than I thought it would. Yes, I am giving my final thoughts now, even though it's not the end of the video. Or the LP. It's just, yeah, this playthrough went super great. Other than like Web Woods being a nightmare, and having some other troubles throughout, but I feel like it went really smoothly compared to how I envisioned it, because like, even, you know, Animal Antics didn't take that long, all things considered. The only character apparently who's absent from the credits is Squawks. Probably because Squawks is just he's just a recolor. Anyway, I'm not sure what else to really say about the game. It's considered one of the best games ever, and I might not go that far. It's probably one of my favorite. I bumped my controller into something. It might be one of my favorite SNES games, but I don't know if I'd say period. I have a lot of favorite games. Most of them are actually GameCube because that's what I grew up with. If I had to pick a favorite SNES game, I'd go with Super Mario RPG, followed by probably Kirby Superstar, then probably followed by this game. And then it gets a little murky, probably Final Fantasy 6 and 4 would round out the remaining slots. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Link to the Past. I really enjoy Link to the Past, but I do feel like I don't, air quotes, get it as much as most people. It's probably one of those things where I played it after games like Twilight Princess and Minish Cap, to the point where it just kind of hurt my enjoyment. So yeah, Link to the Past really isn't up there for me. I do plan to Let's Play it, in a similar vein of I haven't played it in forever, and it's also a game I'm kind of mixed on. This is basically my whole shtick right now. It feels like playing games that are either blind, or that I don't really have an opinion on because I just didn't have the best time on my first run. So yeah, hopefully Link to the Past goes well in the same vein. Super Metroid 2. I'm not a big fan of Super Metroid, and most people consider that kind of bad, but I cannot get into that game. As you can see, I enjoy Metroid. I do like Metroid. It's just Super Metroid just doesn't do it for me. It's just sad because most people do consider it the best, but to me it just feels kind of dated and not very, like, it feels, yeah, I think it's just controls, because the gameplay and world are fine, but it's just the controls don't feel right for Super Metroid, because, you know, Fusion and Zero Mission were the ones I played first, and so going backwards, Super Metroid felt actually kind of bad, control-wise. I much more prefer the Prime games, which is part of the reason why I kind of wanted to do those first, but the problem is, I am actually trying to play Metroid in order. So, I need to double check my timeline, but I think the next Metroid I play would actually be Prime, because I think Prime comes before 2, if I'm not mistaken, because, you know, 2 kind of involves, like, the last of the Metroids, so I think if I do play another Metroid game, it would actually be Prime. Though I'll have to double check. For this series, I will definitely go backwards, finish 1 first, and then go back and do 3, if I continue doing them, and then probably Returns at a much later date, because I feel like I need to prepare a lot more for Returns. Yeah, looking it up, Prime is the next one chronologically after Zero Mission. So, that's good, because I would much rather play, not Zero Mission, I would much rather play Prime over Metroid 2, because Metroid 2 isn't very good. It's very, very rough. So I am totally down to skip Metroid 2 for a while and just go on to the Prime games. I would play them on the Wii because that'd be the easiest thing to capture footage off of. But yeah, that'll be fun someday down the road. But yeah, not for a while because I just did a Metroid. Like for me, I know I say like, I don't, oh, controller fell asleep. I know I often am like, well, I don't really like playing games in the same series too often, and I sometimes seem to go back on that sometimes, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's just some games series I enjoy a lot more, to the point where I can just power through a bunch of entries all in a row. Like Galaxy will probably not be that far off, really. I'm actually thinking about jumping into Galaxy pretty soon, just because I enjoy it, and also because I kind of want to play another 3D Mario before Odyssey comes out. Yeah, hype for Odyssey, but yeah, kind of not. I'm actually kind of lukewarm towards Galaxy. It's a great game, mind you, but it's like, it's not as good as like Sunshine to me, and I know technically Galaxy is the how to put it. Galaxy is the more technically sound game, but I just like Sunshine better from a world building standpoint. It feels more fleshed out, less just kind of linear, and I feel like that has to do with Miyamoto. That's just my hunch, that, you know, some Miyamoto thing about like, oh, let's make Galaxy super linear and not have much of a plot, except for the Rosalina thing. Press A at any time, and this is actually one of the only SNES games where you actually can go back to the title screen after the end screen. It sounds weird, I know, but that's actually a thing. Oh, shoot. Where are we going? This is where the first one is, so it's gotta be in here. Okay, it's in here. Can I do a hard save? I don't have any banana coins, it resets. Okay, I accidentally saved because B does everything. Yeah. You can't actually just hit a button to go back. You have to actually scroll down, so I may have accidentally just used up a save by accident. That's kind of bad. Club's Kiosk, once more. Yep, last one. Lucky for us, we don't have to worry about bonus barrels at all until the very end of the level. I am totally down for that. This level's air quotes easy. I say air quotes because, yeah. This level's actually notorious for having a major glitch in it that is only present in emulators. If you're playing this on an emulator, well, actually, I'll explain it later on as we get closer, I think. Okay, here we are, actually. Okay, that works. If you're playing on an emulator, these barrels spin on their own. They're actually rotatable barrels, meaning you can actually control their rotation. But if you're playing on an emulator, they actually spin on their own. And there's actually a section at the end where it really hurts to have to... Oh, okay, that works. It really, really hurts in this one spot because, I did not mean to hit A there. Because the barrel, it's like this long section where you have to use barrels, and you can't control any of them manually except for shooting them. But yeah, it's considered one of the worst things in the game if you're playing on an emulator. But otherwise, most people say this level's super easy. This is often considered the easiest level in the game, and I don't know if I'd go with that. Okay, easiest bonus level in the game. Because easiest level obviously is like the first one, but easiest bonus level, that's fair. Okay. These guys are a little bit obnoxious. Okay, a lot obnoxious. Yeah, that guy steals lives, so watch out for him. Okay. Destroy those. Just get them out of the way. So you gotta be careful depending on which Kong you're playing as. Okay. It's not what I expected to happen, but hey, checkpoint. Cool. By the way, we're actually back down to like 5 lives total, so now we're down to 4 lives, so be very careful. I say as I immediately get hit by TNT. This is the tough part. Air quotes, because, oh, gotta respawn the barrel, because again, you can't actually control these, so you have to be very careful on an emulator to not mess this up. Okay, but without an emulator, this is actually super easy. Oh shoot. I kind of didn't realize what direction that was actually moving in. That was almost bad. There. Take you out. And you. So same thing. Wow, I cannot believe I salvaged that. Did not salvage that though. Okay. I just kind of wasn't sure where to go with that. Like, I just sort of was looking at that and I couldn't really make heads or tails of what they wanted. And now I get it. I think. I think I get what they want now. Oh wow, that's lovely. So we gotta do this without an extra Kong, so that's fantastic. But yeah, just imagine how tough this would be if you could not manually control the barrels. That'd be a nightmare. I'm actually glad I've never had to experience it like that. Because this is actually a pretty fun level. Doing it, like, legit on a console, but on an emulator, not a fun time. That's not the one I was hoping to get, actually. Okay. Well, we have enough banana coins to save the game, so that's one consolation of having to replay this. Okay, that was scary. There we go. That. Oh shoot, missed. Okay, there's some leeway with that, so that's good. Okay, we're good, I think. Maybe not. Actually, we're screwed. It just occurred to me we're actually screwed. Because I think we need both Kongs. Oh shoot. Yeah, not getting out of that one. And was that game over? Okay, it wasn't. If I game over, I'll just cut back to where we were. Hopefully with both Kongs intact. I just gonna, oh shoot, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, the guy stealing lives, that's a bit of a problem. Oh shoot, what direction am I going? Saved it somehow. Yeah, this level's scary. If you have Diddy in front at that point, you can actually just shoot up and salvage it, sort of. Yeah, if you have Diddy, just sort of jump up there. Okay, we're good, I think. Okay, 3 banana coins. Yeah, if we game over, I'll cut back to where we need to be. Hopefully we manage to actually do it right this time. Oh shoot. While we're replaying the stage. Even if I actually do clear it properly. Now where do we go? Up? Okay. Haha. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, that hitbox was a lot bigger than I thought. So I'll cut back to on the opposite side of that, and we'll finish off the level. So we're roughly where we want to be, but there's still a little bit more, and this part is actually pretty annoying. These guys. Yeah, these guys steal lives, so that makes them instantly terrible enemies, but also, yeah, we have to actually survive with both Kongs. Because we need to do this bonus level. Destroy them all. So basically grab the invincibility barrel and just destroy everything. That's all there is to this. This is actually an easy one. Oddly enough. As long as you hit everything, you should be perfectly fine. No problem. I'm gonna try to get a banana coin. But it's just not syncing up for me right now, so I'm gonna hop. What just happened? I have no clue what just happened there. Apparently the game doesn't either, because it is losing its mind. But in any case, the good news is we are done with every level in the game. Now, I'm coming back here with an intention of saving. Problem is, I don't know if I got 2 coins. I only got 1 coin. Oh boy. So, fun fact, because you need 2 coins to save, what you need to do if you don't have that many coins is just hop into a level until you can find a coin. This is not a good situation to be in because I don't know where the coin is here. I know there is a coin, sure, I just don't know where it is. There it is. So that wasn't too bad, so just quit out. It will save that. Oh shit, I did not mean to actually go back there. There we go. So we are going to, just to be on the safe side, because this boss can be a little bit tricky, we are going to make another save. Leave. Okay, we're saved. We should be good. Even if, like, we lose all of our lives, we do not have to redo that other level. Now, back into this area. If you complete every bonus level and get 39 TK coins, you unlock a special bonus final level, Crocodile Core. K.Rool once more, following up the previous battle. This is not an easy fight, fair warning. So right off the bat, we got all sorts of projectiles. He only takes one hit, but you have to work for it. You have to work for it. A lot. I mean, like, this game's 60 FPS, and it feels like it's a lot faster than that sometimes. Like, there's a lot less time. These get really close together, by the way. He's gonna shoot a fast one now. Now, he's gonna shoot a bunch of little fast one. Wait, what? No, here we go. Now he should do the same pattern but 3, which is actually really hard. If I do this as Diddy alone, I'll be very impressed with myself, because I've never done that. Heck, if I do the first try— oh shoot. Now, good news, that's the last— oh shoot, there's one more. That should be it, right? There. Done. I don't think I've ever done that first try before. We just beat the game 100%. 102% to be more precise. Down the court he goes. Wow, that was way better than I ever expected. I thought that would take like 5 tries, at least a couple of times to get sort of the pattern down. But wow, first try, dang. Nice going, kid. I reckon only a true video game hero would have finished it all. Let's get out of this miserable dump and get back to Donkey Kong Island. Yeah, this text speed is really slow. Compared to my reading speed, apparently. Back to see me again, eh, Sonny? Let's see if you've improved your hero status, shall we? And we have, haha, even better than Mario now. Not afraid to admit it, Diddy, my boy? Even I'm wrong occasionally. You're as big a hero as they come. You must take after me and Donkey. Well done. Nice little to be continued, obviously hinting at a third game. And with that, we have finished the game. Now if you go back to the title screen and to the save select, wait a second. I didn't do a thing. I didn't do a thing. What am I missing? I think it's something silly, like hearing all of Wrinkly Kong's hints, or something like that. Or maybe not doing all of the Swanky Kong trivia games. So that's kind of lame. Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the point of this is. Did I not do this? Because it says you have to visit all of the Kong family members in order to get 100%. But I'm pretty sure I did at least one point. At one point I feel like I talked to everybody. Oh well. Is that really it? Oh. Okay. I guess... wait a minute, we didn't do that. But yeah, maybe it's because we didn't do the quizzes. That's the only thing I can actually figure, because I feel like everything else would be like super cryptic. Because we did do everything. So yeah. It looks like it's something like that. Like, we didn't do the Swanky Kong trivia games at every opportunity, so we didn't get 100%, 102%. If so, that's kind of lame, actually. But hey, let's end off with this. What's his name? That's easy. I think it's a rat. Okay, playing Galleon. So yeah, obviously this is it. We have to complete all of the things. Oh, that kind of sucks. Well, in any case, we basically 100% the game other than the trivia thing, so I think I'm ready to call it here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for my next project, which I am planning, unless something comes up. I'm actually planning to just finish Sonic 06 next, because I've been dragging out for a whole year now. So we're gonna finish Sonic 06 soon, hopefully, probably next time. So, see you then. Okay, so I was going to end the video, but I actually did a thing. I actually kind of figured it out, sort of. I talked to all the Kongs in the initial area, and for some reason now it's 102%. I have no clue why it's that arbitrary, but hey, we cleared the game 102% technically. While we're on the title screen, I actually want to show something else. If you go into a new game and scroll down to 2-player contest, press down 5 times and you get to where it says music test. Cool, you can listen to all the music. Fun fact, if you press 5 again, you get to cheat mode. Now I'm gonna do this a little bit more carefully so I don't accidentally do an input. Anyway, if you press Y, A, select, A, down, left, A, down, we have 50 lives now. If we press B, A, right, A, left, A, X, it's changed even more. So obviously, let's just go into the first stage. That's easy enough. Yes, we have 50 lives now. And we have actually activated hard mode. Yes, this game has a hard mode. If you're noticing something seems like it's missing, yes, you're right, there's no DK barrels anymore. So, yeah, that's not fun. Honestly, I wouldn't want to play it like this. That sounds like a miserable time if you ask me, but hey, whatever floats your boat. But in any case, this hard mode doesn't affect percentage to my knowledge, unlike the hard mode in DKC 3, so just making note of that. But in any case, we've technically now shown off everything, except the trivia, which I still haven't shown off. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for my next Let's Play, which will probably be Sonic 06, finishing up that project.